fiction because as I was watching it, I was like, but what if this happened? But what if that? So I recreated it. So this follows three sisters, Vera, Maya, and Camila. Camila and Maya grew up together, grew up with their mom. Vera grew up with their dad. And parents have passed since. And Vera's alone, doesn't know she has sisters. Finds out that she is related to two more girls, because she had just gotten fired from her job and she's on her way back home, and she gets this really weird tingling feeling that basically cramps her down, and it's basically pulling her into this antique shop. So she goes into the antique shop and she's like, what is this? She don't know she's a witch, by the way. So she's just going along with it. And then she finds this book, their grimoire, basically, and she's flipping through it. 'Cause again, she's like, okay, so like a Wiccan book. And then she sees a picture that's very familiar to her. It's one of her parents carrying her, standing in front of a house. So she's like, I have that picture in my room. And then next to it is another picture of her mom with two girls that she doesn't recognize. She's like, do I have sisters? She goes home, does her little scouting, finds out she has two younger sisters, does her scouting, finds out where they live, and goes to see them. So, that's the prologue. We open with the two sisters just hanging out, doing their thing, and then she's at the door, and she's like, hey, pretend this picture, I'm your sister. And so they let her in, they're like, what do you mean you're my sister? Like, what are you talking about? And so she puts the book down. She's like, I found this book. It's really weird. I don't know what's going on. But our pictures were inside. And the girls are looking at it like, that is our picture. And so all three of them go to touch they're in the dining room, kitchen at this point. All three go to touch it at the same time just because they were going to open to start flipping through it. And as all three touch the book, they fly across the room. So like one hits a wall, one hits like the counters, they fly across the room. As this happens, again, just really book one is low-key fanfiction. So there are, I don't remember what they're called in Charm, the light somethings. In here, they're just the warlocks. Warlocks are basically witches, male witches, but they're very, very rare. They're not that common. They can stop aging. They can do all of that stuff. So each tribe tends to have like one, maybe like two, not that many. So as they're blown across the room, their warlock pops into space and he's like, guess what? Y'all are witches.